Hey guys, welcome back. We are doing lesson 11 for phonics, so let's get busy. All right, let's get rid of some of these things here and get us in present mode. All right, lesson 11 for phonics. So our learning targets today, I can identify 3 different spellings for the T sound, and I can read statements, questions, and exclamations. All right, so let's look at 11.1, introducing our spelling. So these are our new spelling words right now. We have the word jumping, jars, germ, gem, charged, fringe, magic, and our tricky word of your. Now notice it's the J sound, okay? And it's written with J and G and GE, okay? So make sure you practice those words. Okay, let's go back. All right. So we do have that new list of spelling words. These are the words that you're going to be studying at home. These words have the different spellings for the J sound. We have J as in jump, J as in gym, and J as in fringe. And we just went over them, so we'll say them again. We have jumping, jars with the J as spelled with a J. We have germ, gym, and magic with the J sound spelled with a G. Then we have charged and fringed with the J sound, but it's spelled with a GE. And our tricky word is your. So tongue twisters. I'm going to read you a tongue twister. A tongue twister is a phrase that can be tricky to say because many of the words have the same sounds. So we're going to review the T sound as in top. Repeat the T sound several times. T, T, T. T is a consonant sound because your mouth is touching the roof of your mouth. Or your tongue is touching the roof of your mouth, that's for sure. Just behind your teeth. T, T. Try T. Great job. All right. Tongue twister. Tim told Tina not to twist and turn. Can you try that with me? Tim told Tina not to twist and turn. Great job. T. So let's review that T sound as in top. Notice that T sound is a very popular sound. Look at that power bar. It almost reaches all the way across that card, like in top. So this sound you will see a lot of. So repeat that with me. T, T, T. Great job. All right, so we've got some spelling alternatives here that make the T sound also. We have T with top, spelled with a T. We also have T spelled with ED. Interesting, huh? Okay, asked, but it's not found very frequently. And then we have the double T like sitting, and it's not a very common spelling either. We've got spelling alternatives as in truck and sit spelled with a T, kitten and bitter spelled with double T, and part baked spelled with ED, but you hear the T. So let's escape. All right, I am going to show us our word sort over here at 11.2. All right, so this right here is we're going to sort the words by their spellings for T. We have T spelled with a T. We have T spelled with double T and T spelled with ED. So look at that first word, time. Where would time go? Oh yeah, it's got one T, so it's going to go under that first one, the T for 1 there. Then you've got the word cut. Where would cut go? Under that 1T also, right? What about parked? Oh, it's got an ED, but it's going to go all the way over here with that T spelled like an ED, wouldn't it? Okay, so I've done the first 3. That means you do the other 9 on your own. All right. So let's go back over here. And that's that same sheet that I just showed you. All right, my friends, I am going to stop sharing just for the moment because I'm going to have to pause us because we're getting ready to have a fire drill here at school just to practice, and I want to be paused when that timer goes off. So I'm going to pause us and then I'll come right back. Okay, I'm back from our fire drill, so let me go back to sharing my screen. All right, and let's get it in this present mode. There we go. All right, statements and questions. We've learned about 2 types of sentences. We've talked about questions, and that's what we call a sentence where something is asked. And then we have a statement, and that's a sentence that tells us something. So, like for example, a statement, I like to run. We have a capital at the beginning and a period at the end. A question has a capital at the beginning, but a question mark at the end because it's asking us, do you like to run? Okay, so today we're going to learn about a new type of sentence. Listen to me read this sentence. I love to run. And notice what's at the end. It's an exclamation mark. A sentence with strong emotions such as excitement and frustration and joy or fear end with exclamation points. A sentence with an exclamation point is often read in a louder tone than other types of sentences. That's an exclamation point. You've already seen this punctuation in your reader. Now you will use an exclamation point when writing sentences to show strong emotion. So I'm going to read you some sentences. I will let you tell me if they are questions, statements, or exclamations. You have to decide which punctuation mark should be used for each sentence. Okay, so with that being said, now we're going to read some sentences. Let me get my sentences here to decide which question or what sentence, what punctuation needs to go at the sentence. All right. So, Kate's mom and dad went on a trip. What should go there? A period, because it's telling us something, right? Yeah, it's a statement. It should end with a period. Great job. Where did Kate spend last summer? Sounds like it's asking us something, so what needs to go at the end? Oh, a question mark. It's a question sentence. Was it a boring summer for Kate? That's asking us too, isn't it? So it's a question also. It ends with the question mark. Kate had a lot of fun. Well, did you hear my voice go up a little bit? It's because it showed some excitement. So it's going to be an exclamation point at the end. So it's an exclamation sentence. Kate got a Spanish coin from a cave. That is also an exclamation mark at the end. So it's an exclamation sentence. Great. Now, I want to read a couple sentences to you, and I want you to tell me what you think go at the end of them. It's snowing. Oh, definitely an exclamation mark, right? Yes. What about this one? We can go outside to play. It's telling us something, so it's a statement, so it needs a period, right? What about this one? I loved that movie. It's an exclamation, so it needs an exclamation point at the end. Great job. And one more. Can I eat the cake? Ooh. It's asking you something, so it's a question, so it needs a question mark at the end. Wow, you did amazing on those sentences, friends. All right, so let's look at worksheet 11.3. Let's go over here to our worksheets 11.3. All right, well, if you notice here, we got some root words, the ER word and the EST word. Now remember the spelling pattern, it's got that short vowel and that consonant is right after. You have to double that consonant and then add your ending to it. For example, they've got wet. E is a short vowel, so they had to double the T to make wetter and wettest. So let's look at hot. What would we have to do to hot? Because that O is a short vowel, we need to double the T and add ER to make hotter. And then what are we going to do with EST? We're still going to double the T and add EST. Great job. Look at short. Are we going to have to double that T? Not on short, we're not, because it's another consonant in there with it. So we're just going to have to add the ER to it. And then for EST, we're just going to have to add the EST onto that. So I'm going to leave the other two for you to finish up on. Now, on 11.3, let's look here. The directions on the side say, have students first read each sentence to determine which ending punctuation should be added in the box. That's the first thing. Then, have students rewrite. Ooh, there's that word meaning to do again. Write again the sentences to include correct punctuation and capitalization. So looking at number 1, it needs a capital letter at the beginning. So you have to rewrite the sentences or it's wrong, friends. You need to write it on the line with the capital letter and you need to add the correct punctuation at the end. Okay? You will either add an exclamation mark, a question mark, or a period. Notice you have 4 on this page, and then you've got 4 more on that page. So you've got 8 sentences that you need to fix. Okay? All right. And then on 11.4, these are words that you can just practice reading, all right? You don't have to do anything with them except practice reading them. Hide this bar. Okay. So our learning targets, I can identify 3 different spellings for the T sound, and I can read statements, questions, and exclamations. All right, my friends, that is the end of our lesson. So I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye, guys. Have a great afternoon.